Scaff over Meghan divorce. Officials admit blunder by announcing Prince Harry's wife would take the title of a divorced woman. Palace officials were last night forced to admit they had made a blunder by announcing Meghan would take the title of a divorced woman. After confirming that she and Harry will give up their HRH, His and Her Royal Highness, titles, aides said the couple would instead be known as Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. But as Harry boarded a flight to Canada last night to start his new life with Meghan and baby Archie, palace officials at home were scrambling to confirm the couple's correct titles after admitting they had got them wrong. Typically only the divorced wives or widows of hereditary peers are referred to by their Christian name, followed by a comma, then their title, as in the case of Diana, Princess of Wales, and Sarah, Duchess of York. This is to distinguish them from the current holder of the same title. After this was pointed out by the Mail, royal officials yesterday confirmed the information had been given out in error by the press office and that the couple's new titles would be reported in due course. It is likely they will simply revert to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, without the HRH. The blunder came as the Duchess of Cornwall, Harry's stepmother, commented on the saga for the first time. Asked if she would miss Harry and Meghan during an official visit yesterday, she smiled and said, "Course." And yesterday Harry had a private 15 to 20-minute meeting with Prime Minister Boris Johnson, but age declined to say what was discussed. Harry, who is still sixth in line to the throne, flew to Vancouver last night where he will be reunited with 8-month-old Archie after more than 2 weeks apart. It comes after the prince told on Monday night of his disappointment at not being able to continue performing duties on behalf of his grandmother. He said, "What I want to make clear is we're not walking away, and we certainly aren't walking away from you. Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am. But I hope that helps you understand what it had to come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known, to take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life." Although there was no official confirmation from Buckingham Palace, the BBC reported Harry had been seen boarding a flight at Heathrow. Before the flight, he was uncharacteristically relegated to a walk-on role at the high-profile UK-Africa Investment Summit in London as his brother and sister-in-law, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, held a glittering reception at Buckingham Palace. It was a sign of his new rank in the royal hierarchy. Harry and Meghan would have been expected to attend, but William and Kate were joined by the Earl and Countess of Wessex and Princess Anne, in what has been described as the new royal order - those who will support the Queen from now on. Harry's walk-on appearance came as sources told the Mail that the prince, who looked tired and worn out at the event, is determined to prove wrong those who say his plan to earn a living commercially is incompatible with his position. Royal aides are concerned the couple's desire to exploit their commercial earning potential could embarrass the monarchy, but have agreed to let them give it a go, with a review in a year's time. One source said, Harry and Meghan just wanted more flexibility in their lives. They felt constrained by the institution and their place in the hierarchy. They were wheeled out when they were needed, otherwise their wings were clipped. Now it is up to them to prove that this new model can be successful. Harry wants to be able to go back to the Queen in a year's time and say, "Granny, this can work." The UK-Africa Investment Summit brought together heads of state and government and senior representatives from African countries, agencies and businesses to promote investment across Africa. But although Harry met the Prime Minister of Morocco and the presidents of Malawi and Mozambique, his was very much a bit part role.